Hey guys! Today I'm going to be reviewing a new watercolor set that I recently got on Amazon. It is Winsor&Newton Cotman brush pen set. At first I thought it's their new version of their travel set that I have, and indeed it also has 12 colors and pretty small. But turned out they have some significant differences, and that's what I'm going to be talking about. Small watercolor sets have a very special place in my heart, not only because you can take them anywhere with you, but also because once you choose the right colors, it's more than enough for most of your painting needs. But first, let's talk a bit about my old travel set. It's also Winsor&Newton Cotman, by the way. And I cannot recommend it enough, honestly. It's very well loved and used, and I replaced only a couple of colors here, like these ones are from Holbein, and I think I refilled sap green a couple times because I use green in most of my paintings. I also prefer it instead of big watercolor sets, mostly because it doesn't take lots of space on my desk. I definitely recommend it to people who want to start working with watercolor. Price is about 20 bucks. It's not that cheap, but totally worth it, trust me. Now let's check out the new set. Oh, there are colors on the back. That's cool. What I noticed right away is that they replaced some colors from previous travel set. It didn't have black and what is this? Paints gray. Yeah, definitely not that color either. And there was no violet. So there's exact same amount of colors, but some of them are different. Let's see what's inside. First thing I see is that they included water brush. Well, yeah, obviously because it's also called brush set. And it's very cute and tiny. I wonder how well it works, but I mean, for travel set it's pretty nice and makes more sense because when you travel you don't need to worry about container with water. I wonder if you can get a cap for it. Let's look at the palette. Okay, it's 6 spaces for mixing color instead of 3, which is great. And now the colors. Okay, white I'm ditching right away. I'm not sure about gray either. I haven't tried it, so let's open all the colors first and test them out. It's like my favorite part of opening watercolors right now, just getting rid of plastic wrapping. And while I'm doing that, what else can I say about this set? I definitely like the new design of the box. It's very glossy and has rounded corners. Honestly, the reason why I picked it in the first place, it was because I liked the box. I definitely will replace some pens with other colors, like in my old set. That's why I need to figure out which one I don't need right now. Just don't get confused by that. It's not like the colors are bad or something. All of us have preferences and your own colors that kind of represent our style. And with time I figured which ones I use more than the others. Now let's try them out. Let me fill the brush first. As always, you fill the container with water, and when you use it, you just need to squeeze the little tube and water will come out. Side note, every time before dipping your brush into new color, try cleaning it with tissue or paper towel. This way you will not transfer the previous color to the new one. I noticed that brush leaks too much water right now. I need to get used to it definitely, but don't get scared of it right away. Maybe it still will work out. So the first color I tried is Ultramarine. Now I'm probably gonna speed it up a little and just read you the names of the colors. From top left to bottom. Yes, as I said, Ultramarine, alizarin crimson hue, lemon yellow hue, Chinese white, lamp black, paints gray, and now top right, dioxazine violet, oh gosh, turquoise, viridian hue, sap green, yellow ochre, and burnt sienna. These are really nice colors. Here you see my tubes. I have white gouache that I use sometimes for highlights and white things like stars. Beautiful emerald color that I barely use. Sap green, purple, permanent rose pink. Oh, and I already have it filled in a pen. How useful. I will just replace white with pink right away. The other color I will not need is turquoise. It's pretty, but I don't use it. Instead, I'm getting Jaune Brilliant number 2 by Holbein. It's basically a white skin color. I can make similar myself, but it makes life easier to have it pre-made. And that's how you refill it. Just squeeze as much paint as you need in a pan and let it dry a couple hours or overnight. The set is ready to be used. Overall, I'm very pleased with it so far, and I'm going to use it today in my painting. As always, I'm starting to sketch with my all-time favorite Prismacolor Col-Erase pencil in lavender, which I mention in every video and still gets lots of questions, but I don't mind. Oh, the picture is gonna be the part of the series. Yeah, I cannot work if it's not a part of some big project. For some reason, I feel like I'm more committed than usual if it's not one separate picture but a part of something. To think of it, when I'm not working on commissions or art for someone else, I give myself tasks and deadlines all the time, and little projects like this really help me to be more organized in my work. There's a little helper under my desk. Hi, Chester. Oh yeah, about the picture. About a year ago, I did a drawing of a girl wearing denim vest full of iron-on patches. She also had pink hair, and that turned out so cute that I wanted to continue drawing more girls with different hairstyles and patches on their vests since then, but somehow didn't have time at the moment to continue doing that. So that is what I'm gonna be doing right now. By the way, I decided to use my regular winsor&newton brushes for that painting and practice more with little water brush later in sketchbook, without fear of ruining anything. I don't really like unpredictable art supplies. First I will need blue color for vest and purple for girl's hair. Apply base wash on those parts and let it dry. This time I'm not using any ink or fine liners and outline the picture with watercolor in the end. After base layer dried, I started adding shadows on braids and other part of hair. The brush I'm using here is number 00 Cotman. Notice that I don't use just purple color, but also add a hint of blue to make hair more interesting. Finally, when I'm done shading all the hair strands and locks, I'm going to outline it with same purple color, but just a little bit darker. For that, I will be using 000 Cotman brush. So I have to mention that probably it will take you lots of time to practice until you will get better at lining with watercolor. And I have pretty steady hand, yeah. There is no trick really how to do it right, just don't use too much water and be careful. After finishing here, I'll color all the patches on her vest, add more shadows and outline everything. There's not much to add, the process is pretty simple, so I'll leave you here to finish watching and hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much and see you next Monday. Bye!